Hi y'all, it's me. I'm here today to share a couple projects with you. One of them I showed a week ago on my Instagram, but I figured I'd re-show it here in case those of you don't follow me on Instagram, you get a chance to get the idea if you have this particular die that I used to do the project. The second one is based off of a tutorial I saw, and I'll explain that when I get to it. So let me start off with the very first project, and it involves some dies from Erica. This one is the file folder box, and basically it's like those cardboard magazine holders, you know, you slip your magazines in. Well, this is the same concept. You can put files, mini albums, you know, little stuff in it like that. So that was what this was intended for. However, when I saw this die, the only thing that popped into my head was this, a baby shoe. I just had to try it because between the eyelet holes up here and, you know, it just gave that appearance to me as a baby shoe. So I went ahead and made the box. It's really easy to put together. I added eyelets right here so that I could thread the ribbon through as the tie, and then added some rickrack. It's basically a very simple covering. I didn't want to embellish it, although you could. But I wanted to be able for you to see this better, and if I had embellished it, I don't think it would have shown as well. So that's why I chose not to. But anyhow, it comes together really nicely. You get the layering piece, you get the back piece, so it's very easy. You could put floral foam in there and put flowers in this for a centerpiece at a baby shower. You could put a gift in here and give it to, you know, like a prize for a game, or put party favors in here and give them to people. I don't know. It's just so cute for a baby shower. I just couldn't resist sharing that with you. So I decided to make something to go into mine. And for it, I used the second die that comes, another die that comes in here, which this is actually the layering piece. So you can cut the inner piece like the polka dot here. So I decided to use that one, and this die comes with lots of dies, by the way, just so you know, if you want to check it out on Erica's page. She's Scrap Diva, by the way, right here. I'm sure you all know her. But anyhow, that's her information. And this is the album that I decided to make to go in mine. So I took this this layering piece to make the album, because of course it needs to be smaller than the shoe in order to fit inside. You can see I've made it where there's plenty of room to put decorations inside, and then on the outside to do the layering piece. Since I used the layering piece for the shoe, I took this and laid it on my pattern paper, and I traced the inside of it, and then I hand cut the pieces. It wasn't that difficult to do. So that's how I got the layering pieces for my booklet. I didn't decorate this one. I have it ready to go in case I want to do it. I don't have a need for it at this time, so it'll be ready if I do. And to this, I added a little bow with a bling. I added this splat and these flowers. Now I want to explain, those are from also Erica's store, and this is this die right here. They're a bunch of baby flowers. You can put these together in so many ways. They're small enough that you can put them on embellishments or anything small that you have. I love this die. And basically I made these flowers with it from that die, and as you can see, they match the flowers that are on the pattern paper. I thought it was so cute, so I did that. And then that splat is part of it's a stamen, I guess, for one of the flowers, but I liked it as a splat, so I just threw that there. A little piece of ephemera from the collection. I have a doily or a shape cut out in the back there in that yellow color, and I added a little brad there with a safety pin. This cute swan. If you want to know where she came from Walmart. They have a section with all this kind of stuff, and she was there, so that's where she came from. And I added a little rickrack across the bottom. This fits inside perfectly, and I think it is such a cute gift to give a new mother as a brag book. She could just put little pictures of her baby and share it at her job or whatever. I think it's adorable. So that's that. So you could see that one. And on to my second project. Now my second project involves this item right here. It is not my idea. I saw this on a video by the Posh Paper Lady, and she comes up with some fun ideas that I always think I'm going to try one day, but somehow when she showed this one, I was like, I gotta make this one. So basically what you do is you deconstruct this, and I'll link her video down below so you can follow her tutorial, but basically I'm going to give you an overview. So you get a roll like this, any size. You deconstruct it, meaning you take the top off, the bottom off, you take those off and you put them away, and then you're left with that brown cardboard in the middle, and then these two pieces, you cover them with pattern paper, and then you create something with it. And I have to show you what it is because it's just adorable, and it's kind of hard to show, but I'm going to do my best, so be patient. But here it is. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? It is so cute, y'all. Look, that's the top view, and then that's the other view. And basically, as she describes it, you can put positive messages and send this off to a friend, and basically they can turn it around, and when they need a pick-me-up during their day, they can just spin it and get a quote or get something, and every page has a little quote or something on it. Really cute. See there? Adorable. It makes such a nice little gift to give someone. You could also leave some of the pockets open on top. Now what this basically is, it's one of those things where you get a sheet of paper and you divide it into, I think it's 12 squares. You cut here, you cut there, and then you start folding, and it makes this little booklet. I think they call that a wandering mini album or something like that. Anyway, when I put mine together, I decided to leave a couple open to put these little pockets on top so I could put a tag in there, and I could add additional note to the recipient or whatever I wanted to do in that event. In hers, she did not have a bead. She used a drawer pull, and I have some, but mine was just too big and it didn't look right, so I just used a bead on top. And then for the bottom, she had metal feet, and I just painted some wooden balls and added rondelles to them to give them a little bling bling at the bottom. And then here you could see where everything's been covered. The bottom, the top, everything's covered. And I think you could also possibly wrap some pretty ribbon around there to send as a gift. If they wanted to take off the ribbon, just make sure to paper underneath it so it would look finished when they remove the ribbon. But you could send ribbon as a little gift for them as well. And what makes this move, and what the special part about this is and gives it that spinning, is she used a brad for or something like a brad. I don't remember. I didn't have that, so I just used a flathead nail on mine. You have to be careful you don't poke yourself, but really, I mean, you wouldn't. And on the bottom of the top layer, I made sure to E6000 and glue it down really well so that it's not going anywhere. It's going to stay there. And then basically you just find that little opening where your album comes together at the bottom, and you slip it on there, and there you go. You can spin it around and look at all the pretty little things on there. Isn't that adorable? Cute, cute project. Thank her for showing it to me because I had so much fun playing with this. It just was something nice to sit and do while I was watching TV, actually. So there you go, y'all. Those are my two projects I wanted. Oops, let me put it right there. That's the projects I'd wanted to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed them. And until next time, do what makes you happy. Bye for now.